Welcome to Classy Handmade. So today is Stitch and Pattern Tuesday, and I have 3 chopstick holder that I made. I made a mushroom, a frog, and a bee. So today I will be showing you how to make the mushroom one. And these are some of the ones that I have made. I made a frog one and a bee one. So let's get started. To make this, you will need some supplies. Material will need a lighter, 8mm eyes I've used, a stitch marker, and a needle. I use some glue, and this glue you can find it at Hobby Lobby. The size hook that I used is a 3.5 hook. You'll need 3 colors of yarn to make the mushroom. You can make your color mushroom whatever you like, but for the chapstick holder itself you would need white. See, I have this white yarn from Hobby Lobby. I love this yarn. And some gray yarn that I have, some black charcoal yarn. I used to embroider some out because it's as close to black as I could get. And I have this red one here, and it's just active worsted weight yarn from Premier. And you can find that yarn at the Dollar Tree. So let's get started. And those are the material you will need to make this. So right now I have a chopstick in it. So I'll be showing you how to make that. Let's get started with our chopstick holder. So for the bottom, you will use your white yarn. Make a magic ring. Into your magic ring, you put 7 single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So for round 1, into a magic ring, you're going to put 7 single crochet. Round 2, you're going to increase into each stitch, whereby you put 2 single crochet into each stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, for a total of 14 single crochet. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. For round 3 to 15, you're going to put 1 single crochet into each stitch. So from round 3 to round 15, you're going to do a total of 13 rounds. So I'm going to work on you're going to put 1 single crochet into each stitch for 13 rounds. And I'm going to reach you back at the end of round 15, and we're going to continue working from there. So I finished my 13 rounds. So I work from round 3 to round 15, 1 single crochet into each stitch, and I have a cylinder thing look like this. At the end of round 15, you're going to chain 40 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. You're going to fasten off, pull your yarn through, and you're going to leave a long tail for later. So at least 6 inches you can leave. That's generous enough. You're going to grab your yarn that you're going to use for the top. Here I'm going to use a red yarn. So make a magic ring. In your magic ring, you're going to put 8 single crochet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pull your yarn to close your circle, your magic ring, and that's round 1. So round 1 you put 8 single crochet into a magic ring. For round 2 you're going to increase, and you're going to increase by putting 2 stitches into each stitch. So you're going to have a total of 16 stitches on round 2. So So 2 stitches into each stitch on round 2, so for a total of 16 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. You could use a stitch marker if you want, but because it's such a not a lot of stitches, I just count while I'm crocheting. But you could put your stitch marker in your last stitch made. So for round 3, I'm going to increase 8 times. I'm going to do 1 single crochet, 2 single crochet, and you alternate this 8, and you're going to have a total of 24 stitches. So 1 single crochet, in the next 2 single crochet. So you're doing 1 stitch in 1 stitch, and then in the next stitch you're going to do 2, and you're going to go all the way around until you reach back to your stitch marker, and you should have a total of 24 stitches. 2 single crochet. So this entire increases, you're increasing by 8 stitches. So on round 3 you should have 24 stitches. Okay, my last stitch will be an increase stitch. So from here on out you stop increasing. So let's count and make sure that we have 24 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So you have 24 stitches here. And we are going to do, so we have 1, 2, 3 rounds. So from round 4 to round, you're going to work 9 more rounds. So from 4 to round 12. So you're going to go ahead and you're going to put 1 single crochet into each stitch for a total of 9 rounds. So I'm going to work on mine off camera. So you can go ahead and do 9 rounds of 24 stitches, and I'm going to meet you back at the end of your 9 rounds. So I finished my 9 rounds, and this is what it's looking like. So when you get to your 9 rounds, you're going to fasten off. Then you're going to take your tapestry needle and you're going to weave in your ends, because you don't need these ends for anything. So just weave in your ends. You're going to make a fake stitch like this, so you could have a seamless join. There you go. So you see my seamless join. And what I do, I just go inside and weave my ends inside the body, the top of the mushroom. I'm going to show you other ones that I have made. I made a frog and a bee, so I'm going to show you that. But I'm not going to show you the part. I'm just going to show you ideas of things you can do. So here you go. And then you can just cut that off. And it's inside. Sometimes what I do, I take my lighter, because you want it to be neat as possible, and just burn. So okay, this is going to be the top. You're going to put that aside. I'm going to now I'm going to now get my yarn, my white yarn, and I'm going to make some spots. So make a magic ring, and you need to make 3 of these. So get your magic ring, and in your magic ring you're going to put 6 single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Make sure you crochet around your end, because you're going to cut that off. Then you're just going to slip stitch into your beginning single crochet. If you don't want to do this, you could also just cut. Then you're going to cut off a generous amount of yarn for use for sewing. If you don't want to do that, you can also just cut out some felt. Then why I told you to crochet over your ends, because you're going to cut that. But you could also cut it with a little end, so because it's going to be underneath. I also sometimes just burn it like that, and then, because this is how it looks, see? Okay, so go ahead and repeat this 2 more times, and I'm going to reach you when I finish mine. I'm going to work on mine off camera, and I'm going to reach you back when I finish my other 2. So you're finished making all your little spots. What you're going to do is just place them in the place where you want to put them. So let's thread your needle, and you're going to take your spots. If you want, you can glue these on instead of stitching it on, but I just like stitching mine's on. And I'm going to stitch each one of my spots in place. Just whip stitching it around. I hope you can see that. And I'm going to go all the way around, just sewing it. And I just go through the back loop. I don't go through the entire stitch of the, if you could see here. See? And then just go through the back loop. So you see I'm going through the back loop, And I'm going to go all the way around. You could hot glue this like I mentioned before, but I just prefer it this way. So you see, this is how it looks. So I'm going to continue working. I just wanted to show you how to do it, and then I'm going to show you how to knot it off. So I'm not going to finish this loop completely. I'm just going to take the end of the needle and push it through there, pull it, so that's what create my knot. Then I'm going to take the needle and just run the yarn through the white spot, pushing it so I could hide the hen in there. And any excess of yarn, I'm just going to cut it. So I finished that, and this was what the inside looked like. So you can hardly see any stitching on the inside. So I'm going to repeat this 2 more times, and I'm going to come back and show you what are we going to attach the eyes together. So let's attach the eyes. If you want, you can put on your eyes before you put on your spots, but I just do whatever. I stitch on my spots first. So you can place your eyes, and then you could also see exactly where you want to put your spots. So I find this glue. I bought it at Hobby Lobby, Ultra Liquid Control, and it is super glue. And guys, these have been working so good for me, because even when I forget to put my eyes in, I could just put a little of this glue and it would, you can't even take it off. The good thing about it, this here is the squeeze. You can squeeze that. So what you do is put it where you want the eyes. So for instance, if I want, I'm going to rest this down and I'm going to place my eyes. I'm going to place my eyes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Between round 8 and 9. Okay? So I put 1. And then I'm going to just 1, 2, 3, 4. In the 5th, I'm going to put the other one. So you see, your eyes could get next to a spot. Then I take the glue and I just raise it up a little bit and I just squeeze a little bit on there. And then I press my eyes down. If I want, I don't have to put the back on, but I choose to put the back on. Because when you put this on, it don't come off. You can just leave it like that. So I'm going to press it a little bit. So you see, it's already bonded to the fabric. Then I'm going to take and turn it over, and I'm going to put my backs on and press it on. I'm going to put both of them on, press it on. Because I want to have a flat back, what I do is take my lighter and I'm just going to burn that back. Just melt it a little bit. Then take my thing and press it down. I'm going to do to the both sides. So this is what I did. So you see right now it just have like a little cap and also the glue. So this is what your little mushroom head will look like for your chapstick. So you can, I forget to tell you, you need some black yarn if you want to embroider some little mouth on him or her. So I thread my tapestry needle with my black yarn, and you could put all whatever expression you want. So I go from the inside, I come out. I'm going to leave a little bit inside to tie it off. I'm going to give it a little side smirk. So I'm going to do that and then just go back in there. So you could do that. And then when you do done, you just go back inside and tie it off. You can use the same glue. I would do 2 knots. And then you turn your piece inside out like that. Make sure you cut it off as close as possible. If you don't have this glue, you can burn it and it would stay. So I trim it off. I take that same glue and I just put a little bit there. You don't even see when it come out. I'm going to go to Hobby Lobby again and buy another one of these glue. And then you just press it down a little bit. If you don't have the glue, you can just burn it, because this is poly. It's like plastic, it would stick. So this is what it looks like. Okay, so we finished the head. So your cylinder piece that you crochet, I'm going to put these away. You're going to take it and thread it onto your tapestry needle. So thread that piece onto your tapestry needle like this. So then you're going to go up into the head. So turn you like this. Insert the needle and then you're going to count. This is your first row. 1, 2, 3. So between 3 and 4. So 1, 2. Between 3 and, sorry, 1. This is 1, 2. So between 2 and 3, you're going to insert it. So you want your thing to be, you're going to put it there. Because, sorry, I hit the camera. You want it to be facing forward. So you're going to insert between 2 and 3 and pull it through. Did you? So then you're going to go over into the opposite side. 1, 2, 3. Between 2 and 3, and you're going to come back down. So you're going to go over. You see what I am doing here? And then you're going to just pull it through. Then you take your, sorry, my needle came out. So you're going to take your tapestry needle and you are going to sew on this end. So you're going to see how opposite, you're going to sew it on opposite each other. So it's going to be like that. Then you put your thing like this. And then you see, match it up, and then you're going to sew. Okay, so you're going to sew it on. Sorry, I need to pull my end a little more. So you're going to continue to put a couple of stitches. Then you're going to fasten off. After you think it's secure properly. And what I'm going to do, and I'm going to weave the end into the stitches at the top. So you could weave it all the way through the stitches. So I took it about 3 stitches. Then you can go into the inside, put the needle through the inside, and then just go through down the stitches like that. You're just trying to secure it as much as possible. Go through another time, and then you're going to tie it off. Okay, knot it off. And then, because I put a knot there, I'm just going to carry through the knotted stitch, and then I'm going to cut it off. So however you want to secure your piece, it's fine once it's secured properly. So I'm just going to cut the ends off, so the excess off. Okay, so here we go. Then you're just going to take your mushroom. So this is what it should look like. And then you just push it down. So this is what it looks like. You have a top here, and this is the top you attach to your bag or your lanyard or whatever you want to do. So if you want, you could embroider some little cheeks in it. When it's time to put the stuff in it, I have a lighter, like the lighter that I just used. You can put your lighter in it, or you can put, and then you pull it down like this. So you see, it could fit a lighter. It could also fit a chopstick. Here I have a chopstick. You could also fit a chopstick inside. You could fit your lipstick inside too. And then you just pull the top down and that's it. So guys, I hope you like this and this tutorial was easy for you to understand. If you make any of these are great for market. If you make any of these, you can show it on my Facebook group. I will link it in the description box. Tag me, Classy Handmade. So guys, thank you for joining me. Until next time. Bye. So I want to show you how I attach the key, the chopstick hole, I keep saying key, to my bag. So I take this, I put it on the handle, and then you take the end and you push it through. So, and then you just pull. So this is how you attach it, and then it hangs on your bag. And then when you're ready to open it, you just pull the top and you take out your chopsticks. I hope this video was easy for you to understand, that you will like and make lots of these for your market or to share with friends. I made lots of these and I share it with my little friends. So thank you for joining me. Until next time.